up in this building because it's getting ready to get hot. It's hot in Kandahar, let me tell you. It's so hot, it makes you want to run. What are you doing with that camera? Look, the sun in Kandahar ain't no joke. Son found a way to get in my pocket, burning my damn hands up in this building. It's so hot in here. Hey, check this out. What you doing, man? What you doing? All y'all that think y'all want to buy that new Benz truck, go back to mom's house and stay with mom, you're going to be for a rude awakening. Mom done changed the locks on the door. When you look in that window, and you see your mom running around with that fur around her neck, your dad with that fedora and that cane, talking about slow down, LMA, you know what time it is. Then, the real awakening gonna be when you go in there, and she gonna be down there with her head down, butt up. You better go down to the Motel 6, with that little light on for you. Now this is my story. It's true and it's to the heart. Born and raised in Washington, D.C. Southwest, the projects, poor. If you know what poor is when the roaches run around talking about we'll work for food. If you ask a pig, how poor were they? He'll just tune up and start crying. He won't make no noise because we're still trying to find a way to reverse engineer that squeal. Because once we get a way to get that squeal make us burp, we're gonna call it squirt and we're gonna put it on the shelf. The squeal that'll make you burp, right beside caviar. Everybody with me? We were so poor that my mom bought me a pair of bowling shoes, and when I went to shoot a layup, I stopped at the free throw line and slid 10 feet for our finger roll. We were so poor, we had to find friends. I had 8 friends because I wanted to eat 7 days out of the week. And if I went over each one of their houses every day, I would get something to eat. Huh? My mom, she was slap crazy when she wasn't drinking. When she was drinking, she was as crazy as a shot rabbit. She was taking preach to it. She was a preacher in the neighborhood. I lived in the projects, apartment building. It had a T for the shape. In the middle was an elevator. There wasn't no exit down the middle hall. We used to be in the middle hall trying to shake them up, make a couple dollars out of 50 cents. And she used to corner us. Everybody started breaking like roaches when the lights come on. Here come Tyrone Mama, here come Tyrone Mama. And then she break us all right there and say, she started singing with a washboard and a hanger, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And she said, come on and sing with me. And my boy be trying to ease me. I said, Pee-wee, you better not go because I'm gonna tell Lucille on you. And they be like, Tyrone, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm like, man, I can't do nothing, but that's my mama. Huh? Don't play it. My mom was so crazy, my dad, how many of y'all go to bed with nothing on? You're gonna learn something, you go to bed butt naked. Because my mom used to get drunk and run my dad out the house because he wasn't in no woman and she won't fight everybody. That's how she was. She was a mean mama jamma. Running around the hallway with those little joxers on, that was them jockey drawers with them big legs, look like boxers. Huh? Say, Joe, get on in here. She said, Maggie, leave me alone, baby, leave me alone. That's what you do, that's what you do. My mom used to wear our little honey pots out. You know, it's 2 things to remember. You remember the first time and the last time. Well, there's 2 butt whoopers I remember. It was that butt whooping when my dad, he was a little short guy, 5'2", about 185. That's how we got them joxers, because he was a round guy. But he used to sleep on like 6 mattresses, because they slept in separate beds. And he had to jump up on that daggone mattress. You know, back in the day we had slats in the spring. Everybody with me? Some of y'all remember what I'm talking about. But one day my mom got at me, and it wasn't no thing about go get them switches. It's like, whatever I get my hands on, that's what I'm gonna get you with. And she messed around and got that broom, and I ran and jumped up on that bed. I know I was hidden. And my little ass dad picked that bed up like this, and she was just whacking my butt between them slats. And I was rolling left and right, and that broom was just saying, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? She was tearing me up. She was tearing me up. Huh? I'm serious, and I'm telling you. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. But love is a mother. Because I tell you what, kids nowadays, they're out of hand, no discipline, don't treat you right. Everybody went through what I went through. They're doing the right thing, they living good lives. We make life better for our kids, right? But then the second one is I was in classroom and I wanted to be the class clown. I tell you 2 things to remember. I wanted to be the class clown. Well, my teachers had a direct line to my mom. And my teacher called my mom, my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Terrell, I'll never forget that cat. And I was in class, he was looking at the window, he was looking at me. He was looking at the window, he was looking at me. He was looking at the window, he was looking at me. He looked at the window and he stopped, and I followed his eyes, and my mom was there. She walked in the classroom with that white stitcher cord and got the whacking on me and scared the whole classroom. That's how bad she was. But that's the stuff we did back then. Kids nowadays, they don't know how to play, they're bored, they won't play video games. Back in the day, we played stuff like test the short of our light bulbs. Let's see who can hold on to it longer. You understand? Or let's ride on top of the elevator and get them stuck. You jump the door, you pee on them and stuff like that. Ha! You know, that's the type of stuff we did. You played stuff like belt. See, y'all laughing, I'm telling you too. Projects, you know how to make things happen. You know. Then we played belt where you run around the fence line, the guy with the belt, you climb back and forth, and if he caught you, he could wear your butt out. If he was tired, he was mad. You understand? So he wore you out. Nowadays, kids won't play video games and sit around the house. You got to kick them out. Get out the house, boy, go do something. They go in the driveway and ride around on skateboards. You know, that's all they do. That's all they want to do. They're taking, back in the day, parties. We went to parties. Kids now is that popping and locking, animation, breaking, everything to keep you away from the other sex. Back in the day, we was bumping and stuff like that. We was touching, and they had this song called Float On by the Floaters. 12 minutes of bump and grind. You understand? And you was up close and personal. So when you got in there, you say, hey, DJ, bump that Billy 4 times. So you say 4 times 12 is 48. When you got through, all you wanted was a Coke and a smile. Huh? I'm telling you. Huh? Work with me on this one. Huh? Yeah, but you know, I tell you, that's what it's all about. Kids nowadays, they don't want to do nothing. They want to act foolish. This ain't gonna be too long, but I'm gonna tell you what. Some of y'all have seen it. I'm gonna tell you how to get away from it. Kids don't want to do what you tell them to do. Kid them. Go to the bathroom. Clean the bathroom. Oh, Dad. My son did that one time. I said, look here, boy. Get your butt down and go get in that car. He had on his pajamas. We ain't got in the car. I drove right to the police station. Boom. Get out of the car. Go tell that son you can't live in my house. You can't live by my rules. You need somewhere to live. He got out the car, slammed the door. Boom! It took about 20 minutes to get to the door. Now I ain't gonna let him walk in there. I said, come on back here, boy. He ran back to the car. He happy now. That got him one time. But kids tell teachers stuff that they shouldn't be telling. My son told his teacher, I don't do homework. We train them that way. We put them in Montessori school and things of that nature. I don't do homework. We went to parents teacher meeting. He said, you know, Kenneth said he don't do homework. I said, what? I said, no problem. Went back home, you know, if you don't do right, you don't get no education, you know, we end up in the project. So we took him to the project. Come on, buddy, we're going on a road trip. Let's go, get in the car. So we took him down to the project, 2 vans now. In Detroit, you gotta be packing, you understand? So everybody packed. We took him to the project, 2 vans, and an SUV, because we got to fight him out the car. Get out the car, boy. Lord, I ain't gonna do it no more. Help me, Lord. So we got to pull him up out the daggone car, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody with me? We get him out the car and say, look, you gonna walk this block. You gonna walk this block. Well, you gonna walk this block? You wanna be down here? This is what you gonna do. So he finally trapped down the block. He got to the end of the block. He ain't gonna never do it no more. I tell you what, to this day, he ain't messed up no more. Huh? We don't play that stuff. Back in the day, we looked at scared straight, and it scared us straight. Nowadays, they look at scared straight and oh, that's just a reality show. Take them to the projects when they mess up. All I want to be a part of the projects is look at video games and all that stuff, and they got a clue about living down there. The projects ain't no joke. I'm telling you, and it ain't no joke for them. Now I'm going to end it on this. I thank you for your time. It's the first time I've ever done this, and I just wanted to share this with y'all because it's true stuff. But I ain't finished yet, see? Y'all thought it was all over. Back in the day, we had these things, what we call, and y'all know them too, nicknames, okay? Nicknames. I'm gonna tell you a few of my nicknames, and I'm gonna tell you why I'll tell you. Back in the day, they called me Half Dead. December 28, 1973, I fell 8.5 stories down the elevator shaft. So I talked to you about playing on top of the elevators. True story. They called me 9 Lives. Anytime I go fishing, I end up falling in the daggone water. You know, if you fall in the Potomac River, it's polluted as hell, turn the lights on, I might glow. Oh, and when I turn the lights, look here. I'm telling you, I tell my little sister now, I've been an adult for a while. I say, hey, I'm going fishing. You know what she say? Who you going with? I can't go to the water by myself because I'll mess around and fall in. I'm the only guy on the daggone bank with a life vest on. How y'all like that? It can swim. See, that's how she treats me. like Duke, you understand? But then, you know, kids being kids, we mean as heck, you know. So you call that little girl, hey Bob! She like, hey, hey! Like, who is Bob? Hey Bob, hey! What Bob stand for? Big old baby. He's like, hey, UB! Hi! What UB stand for? Ugly baby. You know, that's the stuff we do. That's what we do. Now, it's really gonna get hot up in here, because when it's hot, people lose their daggone minds, you understand? The big thing for young ladies nowadays is what? Victoria's Secret, all right? Well, some of us need to let Victoria keep her secret, you understand? Because when you put on pink and it show up as a straight line, you got too much junk in your trunk, you understand? You understand what I'm saying? Work with me, they need to go in and just buy some purple, something big and purple, you know? And the post office mad as heck over here. 75% of the packages they get say bodybuilding.com. Everybody got a bodybuilding.com starter kit, a t-shirt. Some of them got big bellies with a shirt set up here. They're sitting around at night doing mega mass power shake bumps. Followed by all them extra tater chips they give you in PA. They're trying to figure out why they can't lose no weight. Huh? It's been real, it's been fun. Thanks for my coming out. And no, don't play it. Not coming out like that. For being able to do this here. Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for everybody for coming out here tonight, and thanks for coming to the USO. I know it's a lot of first-timers in here. Anybody ever been in here for the first time before? What'd you think?
Great place, love it.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it. He also works for me, so he's lying. He doesn't work for me. He's senior to me. What's up, Evan? Williams, good job, Williams. It's good to hear that realness every once in a while, because me growing up, I came from Hampton Roads, so I knew where the projects were, so I didn't go there. That was my solution to that problem. Because when I would drive by there with my mom and I see some guy out there peeing on the sidewalk, I'd be like, well, this must be an interesting part of town. Huh, when are we moving to Maryland? Oh, next week? Okay, great, cool, let's go right now. I was scared. Big ups to you, sir. You come from the struggle, and I appreciate that. And the realness is too real for me. I want to leave you all with one other piece of advice, okay? You talk about the Jim Williams, the gym, bodybuilding.com stuff. If you were one of those people, and you know who you are, that has the belly in the bodybuilding.com shirt, I will tell you a secret right now of the best time to work out, all right? You're only getting this here in the USO Kandahar. We're gonna close it out, okay? The best time to go is when you're sick. Let me tell you why. The gym and your heart are intertwined forever. When you go in there, the gym, you're married to the gym. All right? That's why you buy the bodybuilding.com stuff. That's why you wear the shirt. That's your life. That's church to you. 7 days a week, killing it. Hashtag gains. All right? That's for my generation. Hashtags, Instagram, Twitter. Just wanted to explain that to you. Okay, good. But when you step in that gym, feverish, sweating, clenching your sphincter so hard, trying to keep it all in there, the gym knows. It knows, and it fears you. So to each and every single one of you in here, if you want to kill it in the gym, you've got to kill yourself first. Because the only person that's going to beat you is you in the horrible Kandahar flu. So, thanks for coming out tonight, everybody. Thanks for coming to the comedy show. Hope you have a great night. Hope you had great waffles. Sorry for starting up a bit late, but I'm Jarvis, got some Williams, and have a great night.